Hello. More Darkest Dungeon.
All my life I could feel an insistent gnawing in the back of my mind. It was a yearning, a thirst for discovery that could be neither numbed nor sated.
Alright, yesterday we finished off the Viscount for the Crimson Courtyard, and we took on the Necromancer in the ruins. So we have some characters that need a bit of attention here. But we do need to progress these areas to unlock those bosses. At some point we want to hit up the Countess and also Darkest Dungeon fights. I think I want to clear out the bosses first, so let's see what we have for missions to gain some ground here. Ooh, Ancestors Pen's real good. Handkerchief is meh. We could just keep chugging through the ruins and try to get, the Prophet unlocked. Yeah. Let's see what we would have for a lineup for that. Leper would be fine. Man-at-Arms, maybe? Let's see if we have anyone we wanna... Actually, I might want a Crusader. That's fine. If he's not totally leveled up, we'll get there on this one. I mean, the Arbalest isn't in too bad a shape. Do a little stress relief and probably be alright, but let's see here. Probably don't want an Antiquarian. I'll run out of space real quick, and she's not super great. Maybe Houndmaster as a backline. I could get... Yeah, we could get an Abomination up there in level. And then a Vestal? Let's see what this would look like. You get these. Oh, right. I have lots of stuff for you. Let's do these for the Abomination. I'm primarily going to be using Blight and Stun. And the Vestal looks good. Man-at-Arms gets his good gear. Then the Crusader can have the Stun Charm, and... probably Sunring. Yeah. That looks good. Let's make sure everyone is set to go. Oh, yep, we need some leveling. Alright, check armor and weapons. Good thing we have a pile of cash yet from that antiquarian run. There we go. Let's check our skills and campfire abilities. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Let's get a couple of these diseases taken care of. I don't think I can unlock the third spot. Not really. So we'll just see. Oh, you get in here. That should hopefully knock out both of them. And also, well, if you're gonna have to go into stress relief to be useful. Oh wait, no, I can do all three. That's right, I unlocked the third one for here. There we go. I should get you in for stress relief. You will only pray. There we go. These two are fine. Let's check about quirks here quick before we go. Oh, bloodthirsty is bad. Especially on an antiquarian. Ah, that's how he's getting so stressed. Let's get that gone, because that piles up. It is not great. There we go. There goes a bunch of our cash, but that's alright. Sell some garbage. Alright. Let's go back into the ruins. That seems like overkill. That's better. Alright, let's go.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
Okay, this is 100% room battles. So, unless we scout things out, we're going to have to go through the whole thing. So, let's start by going the shorter way. And then we'll double back this way and go up here. Oh, spiders to start. That's not so bad. Ugh, that's unfortunate. The -5 dodge for quest. Must be from a something in town. Drinking, probably. Whatever. That'll happen. Alright, so this one's dead.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
That one's also dead. Alright, you're gonna get one attack and then die.
Eradicated.
There we go.
Destroyed.
Spider's down.
This expedition at least promises success.
That's fine. We'll just let those go. We might hit that up. We'll see. It's good to know that's there.
Impressive.
You critical vomiting bile. Good work. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but we're not gonna think about it too hard, because that's disgusting. Oof. It's hard. Ooh, that's gonna be a lot of stress. Yep. Alright, after this move, you're going to be dead. I needed that to hit because I needed the heal as well. See about getting a stun. Excellent.
Annihilated.
And that shuffled this idiot up front.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Good, that'll reclaim a lot of ground there. Oh, good dodges. Also, it means I can just focus on healing this round, because he is going to be dead as soon as he has a turn again.
Purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
There. Made some nice recovery there. I'm gonna leave this for later, since we're going to be coming back through. Alright, let's go down here.
Decimated.
Alright, so this guy's almost dead. No, I wish that would have connected. Let's heal.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
That should take them both out. Not quite, but I can't hit you yet. Let's just keep up riposte and just hit him. There we go.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
You dodged, but you're dead anyway, so... keep healing.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
And we've almost knocked off all that stress already. There we go.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Gotta love leaving a fight in better shape than you went into it. We're gonna hit most of this stuff on the way back.
Even the cold
I mean, obviously that one I have to do now.
preventing passage.
But since we know we're backtracking, which means we might do our first campfire at the end here, just to clear up some space. Oh, gargoyles.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Alright, one down.
Is broken. Maintain the offensive.
This one will be gone next turn. Ooh,
Death
that's
waits
gonna hurt.
for the
Yeah, not great.
slightest lapse in concentration.
Alright, you're both gonna be dead, so let's sneak in some healing. Try to stay on top of that.
Radiance, may we find victory.
Especially stay on top of the stress.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Ooh. Let's just do this. There. Alright, this guy's gotta go first. Not sure how I'm gonna reach him. I think I'm gonna have to do some knockbacks. This is gonna be tricky. I think as long as there isn't a corpse, he doesn't reanimate. I also don't know if he reanimates humans. Or just skeletons. I'd rather not find out, given the option. Good dodge. So if I kill them with Blight, they won't leave a corpse.
Press this advantage. Give them no
Alright, and that moves him up, so I can actually reach him now. Alright, you get one attack and then you're dead. That's not so bad. Excellent. So if there isn't a corpse, he does not resurrect. Good to know. But he does still buff everyone else and is a pain, so I still want him dead as quickly as possible. Die, please.
devastating blow.
There, this guy's much more manageable now. Alright.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Shut up, Wayne. Alright. Nice. We'll definitely hit that after we camp. You have potential to hit real hard, so... yeah, like that. Well, he has Holy Lance. There. Die, jerk. That's why I keep Holy Lance in my Crusaders. Alright, that's annoying.
A singular strike.
We're doing alright. This is sort of a chip away at the enemy type of lineup. Outlast and stay in good shape.
A momentary abatement.
But with the Vestal, we have a big heal if need be if there's a crit.
Obliterated.
Alright, just the sharpshooter left. Excellent.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Let's see. I know I want the Sapphire. Yeah, let's do that, actually. We should be able to get busts to fill a stack if we want later. Let's go up here. I'll probably go over here to get this curio in battle. We don't need to because this is empty, but we're doing pretty good on supplies and whatnot.
Masterfully executed.
Not much to say about this fight. We've done it a few times. Just keep stunning, chipping away, healing. Outlast them. kill them with blight where possible, because then they don't leave a corpse. Because I have a hard time reaching the third or the fourth spot. Oh, crit also doesn't leave a corpse. Excellent. Nice dodge. Nice. Good heal. So close. Almost got him. Very timely stun. Gotta love it. Okay, they are both dead. Let's heal up. I'll do it.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
So if I'm going to camp to make space, and I'm going to go hit these, I should camp right now.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
I really don't need the stress relief. Let's just do minimal. Because that'll knock out the tiny bit of stress he has. Let's just do some party buffs.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Nice straightforward camp there. There we go, tidy a tiny bit. Alright, let's take our free torch.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
So let's go ahead and head up this way. We'll have a fight here. That's not bad. Again, just stay on top of healing and stress where I am able. Every bit helps. Just helps insulate against a bad crit. Or things going weird, or a bad stun. All sorts of stuff.
Success so clearly in view. Or
Let's actually do that.
A trick of the light?
Okay, let's start heading back. Got all these curios that we ignored on the way.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
And we're getting some supplies, which is always good. Yeah, give me 30% damage until camp. Couldn't remember if that was an attack or defense buff, so I figured either way it would be good on the Crusader.
The flow of otherworldly corruption.
Let's go ahead and crack open the chest.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Let's take another stack of busts. I know I needed those. To hell with the bookcases. Using herbs for this. Mainly hoping that we're
For a task well performed.
gonna get some more sapphires and rubies, because we've already got stacks going. Yep, another fight. AoE, so it hits the stealth guy. Alright, that's gonna be enough to knock out this one. That one's dead too. Good job, Vestal. You smote the crap out of that guy.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Hey, excellent haul. Woohoo. Alright, let's keep going. I'm gonna ignore the Shambler altar for now. We may come back to it. Sweet, more ruby. Alright, not bad. We've been getting a lot of bone militia, and those tend to be basically empty space in the fights.
Well
Alright.
struck.
Combo breaker. Might take them both out. Yep. Nope. Well, now he is. So I can do some healing. Not that I have much I need to do. Sure, you have 2 stress. Let's remove the 2 stress.
The light, the promise of safety. As victories mount, so too will resistance. Exposed to a killing blow.
This won't be too bad as long as I can take care of these 2 in a fairly timely fashion. Pfft, okay. Figured I'd just start chipping away at him, but alright. That works too. The weapon and armor names get real fun at high levels. Alright, we're gonna heal up because we can't target the only one that isn't dead yet. Oh, now we should be able to. I still might stress heal on the man-at-arms anyway. Relatively safe to do so at the moment.
The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Meh.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Alright, we didn't scout, so let's go hit up this room. A couple maggots. Nice dodges. Yeah, well, at least we got a little bit more, a little further down on stress.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Yeah, we're getting low on shovels. But we're still doing okay. Alright, so we would have needed to come in here for sure, because there's a room battle here. Apparently they all got real mad. I'm alright with this. Yeah, not too bad with the Vestal Warden. I can group heal. Alright, big guy's down. I think that might be the Fusilier down. Nope, not quite. Now the Fusilier's down.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Oh, negative quirk removal. Those aren't too bad. Those are really not a big deal. I mean, I guess. There. We're still doing real well here.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Yeah, let's use our last holy water. Alright, another fight. Excellent, that'll be him dead too. Just this chump left. Looks so sad when he gets hit. Just like, ooh. Ooh.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Alright, we gained some ground again. In that real straightforward fight. And we've pretty smartly created space here. Kept some more important stacks of things, and we'll start filling it in with just whatever we get. So we've made really good use of our supplies as well. Alright, that'll be this guy down.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Is that how I answer the terrible assault? I have a full stack of bandages. I should probably just use these. There we go. It's gonna be not quite enough. Alright, well, I'll definitely do it.
A momentary abatement.
See if I can get the stun. Excellent. Alright, Blade will finish him off. Start taking chunks out of this guy. Ow.
Ringing ears, blurred vision,
Not a fan of that.
and approaches.
Get stunned, jerk. Ugh, Crusader's so slow.
The greater the glory.
Let's do some heirloom prioritization here.
Curious is the trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Alright, another fight. Alright, one down. Ooh, you're getting up there on stress. Good dodge. That helps. Hello! I was gonna message you something, and I don't remember what it was, because... yup. There was something, and I was thinking, I should tell Bex, and I don't remember what it was. It didn't directly, I don't think. There's a new Murlocs track I think you'll enjoy, but I don't think that was it specifically. But you should totally check that out. I'll remember eventually, right? I have stopped paying attention to this battle and I'm now autopiloting, so I'm trying to remember what I was gonna tell you. Alright, we've cleared, so we can leave whenever we want, but we're gonna keep searching, because we got supplies. We've got health and sanity. Ooh, we've got a secret room, and I still have a key. Excellent. I may go after that Shambler fight, too. Means I want to make sure I keep a torch. Okay, we're good. Okay, so let's camp here. We'll clear up some space.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
That'll give us enough space for the gems. Let's do the same thing we did last time, because that'll give us some buffs for the Shambler fight, which, I mean, I'm probably going to try, because as long as I can escape from it, if it goes poorly, I can flee the dungeon, or I can still complete the dungeon without having to flee. Aha! Lots of money. Right, let's start heading back. Because our Shambler fight was all the way back here. Nope, still don't remember what I was going to tell you. How have you been? What's new? Alright, so we know the Shambler is going to party shuffle at the beginning of the fight, so I'm going to go ahead and mess everyone up and hope that they get back into some semblance of usefulness. Let's... Okay, that's good. I was just asking how you are, what's new. Alright. Let's fight a Shambler. Yeah, not bad. I can work with that shuffle. Let's actually... Oh, enjoy Milwaukee. Have a nice trip. Tell Aaron I say hi. Oh, I was hoping to get a move that I could move him forward. $140. Let's actually do Retribution. Sun gets protection at this level, it's so annoying.
Grievous injury, palpable fear.
I can keep the stupid clapper claws under control. That'll go a long way to doing well here. I mean, I expect to get a lot of stress in this fight, so is what it is. That's why I did it last. Oh, you're all the way back here again. There we go. Keep chipping away.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
I think I need to de-transform him and start using Blight on the middle too there. I probably should have done that a little bit ago.
A momentary abatement.
It's not great. It's starting to fall apart a little bit. If I de-transform him, I can use his 2 relevant abilities from here anyway. And that'll relieve some stress from everyone. Oh, it's so annoying that that does stress damage too.
Soothed. Sedated.
Oh, that'll help too. Okay, one of them down. Crushed by justice. It does have a lot of eyes, you're not wrong. Come on, virtue, 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 virtue. Aww. Virtue, 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 virtue. Aww.
Fear and frailty finally
No,
claim their
this is not a Linkin Park sort of thing. Alright, this is still potentially doable, though I'm starting to consider the possibility of running away. Let's protect him, I guess. Even though he does AoE. Virtue, 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 virtue? 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 Uh-oh.
There can be no hope in this hell. No hope at all.
Oh, that helps. More crits, please. You're gonna resummon those jerks. Alright, you couldn't do anything from there anyway. Here, why don't you go back forward again? You're getting up in heart attack territory, that's a little concerning. Virtue, virtue, virtue? 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 Woohoo! I don't know if it'll help, but...
Adversity can foster hope and resilience.
I mean, it'll help. I don't know if it'll be enough. Sure, you heal. Let's get Retribution back up.
How quickly the tide turns.
Let's heal. Ooh, everyone even let me heal them. Surprising, but useful. Let's keep you alive. Although I still have to deal with you guys even after you die. Yeah, that's not good. I should have just gone after them. Uh-oh. Heart attack is becoming a very real possibility here. Alright. I would have liked to have healed your, Blight, though. Given the option. Oh, quit talking. Yike. I can still potentially do it, it's just gonna be a little rough. That doesn't help. That does. That is not even remotely what I wanted you to do. That's still Pliz. I mean, that's probably what I would have done anyway, but still. Oh, Shambler down. I just have this idiot to deal with. Alright, that's fine. That's probably what I would have wanted to do. Okay, just this to deal with. We can get out of here without a heart attack. We're almost there. Ho ho! Shambler down on level 5 dungeon. Ooh, that's a decent one too. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Ah, I meant to click here. Goodbye, scroll. Ow, that hurts. Well, that happened. Oh well, we got the pen at least. We'll have another chance at the scroll. Kinda wanted that scroll, though. You can pay as much or as little attention as you desire. I am pleased to have you either way. Also, feel free to ask if you have questions.
They meet in secret, that none may know the horrifying depths of their enquiries.
I don't need any level 0 occultists, but fine. It doesn't help I'm kind of an endgame. It's a roguelite dungeon crawl with characters that get unique abilities, and you have to, like, put time and money into their different skills and abilities, and they can have permadeath. Also, there's sanity. That's the TLDR, I feel. Alright, so that wasn't enough experience in the ruins to unlock the boss fight there yet. We will probably go after this cove mission, especially since it's only an explore 90%. So in the cove, we want a plague doctor. Probably a Vestal. Maybe Houndmaster, maybe not. Maybe a bounty hunter. Leper, maybe? Actually, Hulyen. Yeah. That looks alright. Let's get our trinkets set here. You get this and stun amulet. Yep. Get that. Let's see, do I want to give you that or Sun Ring? I might give you Stun Ring for more accuracy. Yeah, that looks better. Looks good on skills and abilities. We need a little bit of weapon and armor upgrading. There we go. We need to get some people in some stress relief. For sure. Okay, you will only go here. You'll go wherever... You won't go here, so... Let's put you here. Let's put you here. You can go here. And you'll go here. two can just kind of keep chipping away at your stress naturally and you'll probably be alright. Okay, that's immediate concerns taken care of. We don't have any diseases to worry about. Let's check for quirks. Paranormania sucks. Let's get rid of that one. Excuse me. Let's get rid of claustrophobia. There we go. I haven't checked my buildings for a while. Let's see if we have anything we can work towards here. We're close to the vintners. We're nowhere near Altar of Light or Training Ring or Outsiders, so we need lots of crests, some deeds, a little bit of busts. And the portraits I'll still kind of chip away at the other, the stress relief places.
A little hope, however desperate, is never without worth.
There. Well, I'm thinking about it. Okay. So, that all looks good. Let's head into the cove. Oops. I definitely don't need that many torches. That should be good. Let's go.
The smell of rotting fish is almost unbearable.
Alright, so we have to 90%. Which is kind of nice because it gives us a little wiggle room in case we're in a bad place and need to just leave. 80... 100. You get to disarm. Yeah, you have an effect that gives you minus 20% stress for the duration of the quest. That'll be nice because one of your trinkets is plus 25% stress. Neat. That should be the piranha down. Yep. Can't target you yet, but we're getting there. Let's put another stack of light on you.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
You get this last attack and then you die. I'd be a little careful we don't have any stress healing on this team. Let's stun you. Right, just the jellyfish left.
A faint hope blossoms. Her death by inches.
Poison the jellyfish. Jellyfish is dead. Woohoo! A little bit of healing. Because it's gonna die from its damage over time.
its own.
Alright, let's move on. Ooh, coral. Coral's always good. It lets me get rid of a random negative quirk off of one of my characters, so I'm trying to see who has the worst stuff. Let's actually do you, just because we have a Vestal in the party, and scientific is annoying. Yeah, excellent, that's the one we lost. Sweet. Doo. Alright, scouting ahead. We're gonna go up this branch and make our way back. We will probably camp on our way back for our first campfire, I would guess. If there aren't a ton of fights, we might hold off. We're gonna wait to do the curio, just in case we have a little bit more space on the way back in. Same with this treasure chest.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
Vertigo, I think that's just minus move resist, which isn't huge. The stun's more annoying, honestly. Yeah, good dodge. Yeah, that's what I thought. I can get rid of it at campfire with Plague Doctor, which is nice. Ooh, alright.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
I don't remember what I said, I'm just sort of rambling. I try to talk out loud at least a bit. Especially when I'm playing, well, not as much with this, since I'm a lot further into it, but especially in the beginning episodes, to just kind of keep explaining what's going on, because it's a fairly dense game to get into.
As the light gains purchase,
Wow, this idiot just will not be stunned.
and purpose is made clear.
So this is the stress meter. When it gets up to 100, they have a resolve check, which they either go virtuous, and they get a buff, like happened the one time in the last fight, last dungeon, or they become afflicted, which the affliction is generally bad, entirely bad. And if they get up to 200% stress, they have a heart attack and go to death's door, which is bad. For the mask stuff, we're still doing required masking at work.
A momentary abatement.
I have only been... heart attacks are also bad. We've only been going maskless with literally anyone if everyone involved is fully vaccinated and past their 2-week period. So we've still been masking up in public and everything. There, die, idiot. I mean, at least you had some. Green Bay's been real sketchy for that. The state's been no help, obviously.
This is how a life is taken. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Alright, we're gonna let those go. Keep exploring. We'll hit this treasure chest on the way back. And that. I'm super glad that the vaccine approvals have been getting there for younger kids. I think that will help immensely, especially with schools. Oh right, I don't have a stress healer in this party. I should probably camp at the end of this hallway just to recover some stress. Hey, good resists. No, don't heal it. Jerk. Sure, you keep buffing each other's attack. That seems perfectly acceptable. See if I can stun you. Yep, excellent. Let's start doing some blight on these guys. So they take damage over time at the beginning of their turn. I need this savage to die, though. Close. Very close. It's a nasty enemy lineup.
A devastating blow.
Okay, Savage will be dead as soon as they hit the beginning of their turn. You might be dead at the beginning of your next turn. Yep. You need 1 point of damage to die. Dang it. How about this one? Haha!
Continue the onslaught.
Alright, so you're dead at the start of your next turn, so any moves I get before that are going to be used to heal. Dang it.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Alright. Let's keep chugging. Yeah, at least we got the jump on him. What, buddy? What?
Decimated.
Well, I'll take care of that problem in a hurry. No, don't heal him. He was gonna be dead. Stupid healers. So combat in this game is turn-based and position-based. So each round the characters and monsters will act according to speed. 6 damage, not quite. Let's make sure you die. There we go. And then position-based, because the yellow dots here show which positions the character can use those moves from. The red dots there show which positions they can attack with those moves. So like this one I can use from the front too, and I can hit their front too, so I can't target this guy. I want to hit the snail. I'm going to use this one, because it'll do the most damage.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
I'm kind of bad about autopiloting this game, so as I said, feel free to ask if you have any questions. I do not mind. Ooh, sapphires.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Also, this game is sort of inventory management, the game. These are different supplies and items to be used for different things. But we want treasure and heirlooms to bring back with us to be able to upgrade things. So it's a point of at when do you start dumping off supplies to make space to bring back more treasures? Also, I mean, how many of each supply do you bring? It's very interesting. Because once you drop something, it's gone, as demonstrated by the ancestral item I accidentally threw away because I misclicked.
Ringing ears, blurred vision. The end approaches.
There we go. I had to kill the thrall first, because after like 2 or 3 turns, it'll explode and do a lot of stress and health damage to my entire team. So yeah, that's bad. So we want to prevent that. Right, stress dealer, you gotta go. There we go. Just 1 fish left. 1 pelagic piranha. In case you haven't seen this game before, I want to point out and gush about how gorgeous the art is and how good the sound design and music and voice acting and everything is. This is a very, very tightly polished game. It got patches and updates and DLC for quite a while after it came out. It's got a sequel coming out hopefully this year. It's coming out into early access, which doesn't surprise me because the first game did as well. I may pick it up if I'm going to stream it right away. I tend not to pick up things in early access, though.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Shut up, Wayne. No one asked you. Let's use these. Because I want the ruby, because they're worth a ton. Maybe I should drop the busts. Oh well. The narrator is Wayne June, and he does a fantastic job, but that would be why I tell Wayne to shut up. He's basically the voice of the ancestor of the area. Turns out you have family history here. And your ancestor was doing some weird nonsense. Some real shady shenanigans. As you just kind of learn as you go through boss fights and pick up journal pages and stuff. Ancestor, not a great guy. Got a very Eldritch horror Lovecraftian feel to it, obviously. Good resist. Alright, this guy's a pain. But at least he moved forward so that he'll be easier to target. Alright, let's scoot you back up so you can do your attacks. I think that does horror, yep. So horror does stress damage every turn, but you can cure it with laudanum, which I brought, so we're gonna use some of that. Okay, you're dead. Let's start doing some blight damage on you, because you have a lot of protection, so you're gonna take forever to chip away otherwise. Good dodge. You're guarding him, so I can't just attack you. Let's heal. Oh, I forgot to... Oh, there we go. Let's mark... Actually, let's see if we can stun you.
Well struck.
Excellent, because now you're no longer guarding him, and you lose your next turn. Very helpful. Now I can target you. While your protection buff wears off. Heal. Alright. Good job, Hulyen.
Precision and power.
Good job, Plague Doctor. Adequate work, Bounty Hunter.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Alright, that could have gone worse. Let's use our first campfire. We'll free up some space, heal some stress.
Without kindling is a goal without hope.
So with the campfire and food, you can rest. Do I have... Oh, I do. You have a chance of getting ambushed at night if you don't use an ability that prevents that from happening, which I am going to do. And then you get to do all sorts of other things. Plague Doctor has an ability that removes disease from someone, so let's do that. And we have 5. Let's see if I can get some stress off of people. Not super effectively. 5 respite. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, that's just one companion. Let's just address the people who are the worst off here. $45, $41, $43. It's Plague Doctor. Then we'll just use that for plus disease resist. Use our last point of respite.
The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Alright, we're gonna start heading back. We're gonna backtrack to here, and then we'll start hitting new territory. Ooh, jute tapestry. That's worth a bunch. We're gonna take that. So the maps are procedurally generated. You can see rooms and hallways. And in every room and hallway, there can be different types of tiles. And the symbols will indicate different things, and if you hover, it'll tell you what it means as well. Like there's a battle, there's a curio. This is a room curio. Also, if you scout out things like traps, those will show up. I got rid of the holy water, so we're just gonna leave that alone. Curios can have good effects or bad effects. Sometimes, there's like...
With loot are often low on supplies.
Each curio has its own list of possible interaction results. And if you use different supplies with the various curios, you may get specific results or chances at better results. Just what's nice is the game now kind of keeps track of that. It used to not. So the question mark says that you don't know what'll happen if you use it. This is indicating that there will be treasure if I use that. So let's use that.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Let's keep the bus. I want to get that stupid vintner built so I can stop having to think about it. So if we use a herbs here, we will get treasure.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Okay, let's keep going. And that was the last of the area that we had been in before, so now we're going to start off this way. There's torchlight that will go down as we walk.
In radiance may we find victory.
I'm using torches to buff torchlight. Ooh, map. No, not bad. Alright, we're gonna have a fight here. I'll use a bandage to remove the bleeding. Let's keep chipping away at you. You're probably the scariest thing that I can target right now.
Masterfully executed.
Nice crit on the jellyfish there. Might be able to finish it off with the bounty hunter. Excellent. No, don't heal him. Nah. Butts. I forgot about that possibility. Should've smacked it when I had the chance. Okay, now it's dead. You need one more point of damage to die, so let's make sure that happens. Now just the armored maggot to deal with. Have some blight. Blight will now kill it, because it has 7 hit points and this does 7 damage per round, so let's heal. Still has some stress, got back up to full HP.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Yeah, let's keep pushing forward. We're gonna have another fight here. Ooh, that's nasty. So what's nasty about these guys is if they're in the front 2 rows, they'll attack your front line. If they're in the back 2 rows, they'll attack your back line. They hit super hard in the front line, and the back line, they'll do an attack that pulls forward. Quit illustrating my points here, jerks.
A momentary abatement.
Oh, please don't pull him forward. Bounty Hunter can't do anything from the back. Alright, you get one more move and then you die. Good dodge. Okay, the 2 backline ones are no longer a problem. There's no healers on their team. So now it's just the 2 frontliners. And they both missed. Excellent. This is a scary fight. They can output a lot of damage in a hurry. Crit heals are nice because they heal more health and also a little bit of stress. Crit attacks will do that too.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Alright, it's gonna be a room battle with a Curio, so let's have another fight. At least we've been getting the jump on the enemies, that helps. Get a chance to kill them before they can move.
Impressive.
I mean, not all of them, obviously, but even preventing one attack from a piranha is always good. Let's stun you. Nope. I tried. Quit stressing out my party. No, don't protect it. That's not good. Alright, we're gonna buff the jellyfish. Right, protection. I maybe should have stunned instead. Because now I can't Iron Swan. That's okay, let's go after the jelly. Alright, jelly down. Just these two. Well, let's see if I can stun you. So I can get at this stupid chump. Excellent. Alright.
Decisive pummeling.
That might be enough to take him out. Yep. Alright, let's sneak in some healing. Nice crits for the little bit of stress relief. That helps.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Yes, yes, overconfidence, blah, blah, blah. Let's use shovel.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Okay, it's gonna be another room fight coming up here. And a trap. Yes, you had 100%. Alright, let's have a fight. Pretty much same sort of composition we've been seeing through most of the dungeon. I'm gonna keep handling it basically the same, because that's been doing well. Alright, the piranha's dead. God, these things have 75% protection. It's so obnoxious. And we are getting close to resolution check. I'm not a fan of that. Or resolve check.
Inspiration and improvement.
No, I'm gonna stun so I can try to take this thing out. This should do it. Damage versus stunned. Yes, please. I mean, not that it'll help, because he's at buffed protection. Get some good blight damage in here. And chip away. Yeah. That helps. We had enough to kill him? Yep, okay.
This expedition at least promises success.
Okay, we're gonna have another trap and a curio. We are not gonna fight a shambler with this team. Especially not with this much stress. This is not a team that I feel comfortable shambler hunting with in this state. Alright, we got some empty rooms, so let's go ahead and go through those. Those will count towards our percentage completion for the dungeon clear. Let's hit this on the way back.
The light, the promise of safety.
Because by then we should have used another torch at least to get some space, so yeah, we'll hit that on the way back too. Can use a shovel to get more treasure, probably won't bother, because I only have 3 shovels left, and it's more important to have them in case of obstacles. So if you don't have a shovel, you have to do it by hand and lose a bunch of health and sanity, and it's not good. Right, let's head back.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
No big deal, you resisted it anyway. So that was a bad outcome, but negligible. This game's a lot of risk-reward.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Let's take the crests. We should be able to get a full stack of those before the end of the dungeon. Alright, head on down here. We're gonna have a fight here in about 2 steps. Shouldn't be too terrible as long as this guy doesn't dump a whole bunch of stress on my Vestal, because she's getting up there. I'm gonna be resting real soon just to both make camp space, inventory space with camping, and then also to heal stress. Okay, that's enough for the first spot here to go. Okay, now we just have this one. I can't target him yet until after this move. Oh, it's the one thing I said not to do, jerk. Oof, we are almost on a resolve check.
Destroyed. As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Camouflage cloak isn't bad. Maybe I'll take one. I'll take that with me, actually. It's a decent trinket. Is there anything here I want to dump off? Let's dump 2 laudanum. Start another stack of crests. Let's back up into camp. Try to avoid this resolve check. I mean, it's probably a coin flip whether it's good or bad, but it's more often bad. And I prefer not to take the chance. Ooh, we're almost out of food. I should have noticed that.
Rats in a maze.
Well, hopefully that won't come into play. Womp womp. Should have noticed that. Yeah, so there, in addition to needing food for resting, to get benefits of healing and stress relief, it's also random food checks that if you can't make them, your party members lose health and take stress. It's not great. I have enough for one more food check, one more hunger check. But beyond that, I will start taking damage if I don't find some more. I'm getting near the end of the dungeon, at least. If I can find a secret room, that would be great, because I'll get extra treasure, and it will count towards my 90%. How? Well, I'm real glad I rested and took all that stress off her. Oh, yeah, we have a thrall here. Yikes, let's, focus target here. I do need to heal, though. Okay, Thrall is no longer a threat. Oh, don't buff him. He already hits hard. Alright, that one's now dead. That one's gonna hurt. Yep. Heal, please. Soon as this guy drops guard, I'm taking this out.
The ground quakes.
Let's stun. That'll make him drop guard. I'm glad we did a big heal on her. Ugh, killing these things is such a slog. After they guard, they get a protection buff for a couple rounds, but naturally they get 50% protection, which is a lot. Let's cure the bleed. Because that's a neat thing the Plague Doctor can do.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Yeah, we got some heals at least. Nice.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Drop that, take these, and keep scooting along. Take our free torch. Oh, another shovel. Alright, so that's enough to take that one out. Jellyfish is down. Let's stun the maggot, I guess. Ah. One of these days I'll remember that this idiot has a heal. That day will probably not be today. Good dodges. Should take them both out. Yep. Just this chungus.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Let's start drop in a little bit of stuff. Let's take some more gold, because I don't really need the portraits. There we go, just tidy up a little bit. Alright, continuing on towards our empty room here. Alright, going this way, I guess. Alright, jellyfish dead. Let's... stun? Ah. Stun? Ah. It's a nasty attack. It does, when it lands, it has a high chance to do a 10-point bleed for 3 rounds. Just one of the reasons I bring a Plague Doctor along on these missions. Let's actually spend a turn doing this, because that'll kill it pretty quickly. One of these days I'll land that stun. Let's do that, and then this will be gone and we don't have to worry about it. One more try. Hey, hey. Plus this guy is 50% protection and a ton of hit points. It has 2 moves and they're both nasty. Just keep piling on damage till it dies. Nice crit. A lot of the enemies in the cove are pretty resistant to bleeding, so having a blight dealer along is super, super nice. Another reason I bring a Plague Doctor when I go into the cove. Sweet, the 3 hit point, or 3 points of damage were enough, so that did happen.
Perhaps the turning point.
Let's drop this and take crests. Let's drop this and take more crests. That seems fine. Free torch.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
We don't know what's in store in this room because we didn't scout it. Ah, it's empty. Alright, we scouted the rest of the dungeon and it's empty, so let's hit up these curios for some possible extra treasure.
Another misfortune.
We haven't hit another hunger check and we can do 1 easily. So we should be okay on that front because there's a period of time that or a number of steps that has to elapse before you can get another one. So I'm gonna go ahead and use a shovel for this. Because why not? Let's drop these, let's drop this. And there. I'm gonna keep the key just in case I scout out a secret room, in case it's nearby, before this last curio. Alright, well, we'll just open it.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Alright, let's head back.
We will find all manner of great and terrible things in this watery tomb.
Compulsive sucks. Compulsive characters will randomly
In time,
interact with things.
You will know the tragic extent of my failings.
right. Beguiling Siren. Yeah, well, Beguiling Siren, and then we'll have to finish leveling up the cove and do, Drowned Crew. Let's see, if I were to do the Siren, I'd want Antiquarian, Vestal, Vestal without a bunch of really bad quirks. Maybe a Crusader. Probably Highwayman. That seems alright. You probably don't get that. Probably do get this. 8 dodge, 15 dodge. Dodge protection. This seems better. That's all fine. That's all fine. That's all fine. Drop some characters and stress relief. I need to get rid of compulsive on you. That's a problem. And more compulsive. Goodbye.
Before she could properly appreciate her position, I clamped on a manacle, chaining her to the leering idol. A small push was sufficient to send both into the icy waters. And when at length the tide receded, jewels of the most magnificent grandeur lay scattered upon the shore.
Like I said, Ancestor was not a pleasant person.
I always wondered what became of the unfortunate little waif.
So, boss fight dungeons are always procedurally generated, but the boss will always be in whatever the furthest away room is. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So he's going to be up here. So let's start making our way up to this corner. Making your way downtown, walking fast. Down to Boss Town? That's terrible. Brown sugar mochi sounds amazing. That is not a thing I had ever considered to be a thing that could exist in the world, but it seems deeply relevant to my interests.
Can be felled, they can be beaten.
It's like one step off of a molasses mochi. Although the texture of that seems like it would be real sticky. Brown sugar is probably better. It's gonna be kind of a nasty fight with this lineup. This is the lineup I built for the boss, not necessarily for the cove fights in general. Just why I'm trying to get to the boss as quickly as possible. It's okay, we brought supplies for this.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Let's see if we can finish this idiot off. Not quite. Stun?
A decisive pummeling.
Okay, you'll die after this one. No, don't buff the Crusher, Savage. Whatever it is at this level. Okay. Keep chipping away at this thing.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
What you doing, buddy?
Her death by inches.
Squeak. Okay, that was not great.
Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Let's take the deeds, actually. We have more use of those right now, and they're a little harder to come by, usually. Alright, let's keep making our way. A little bit of bonus food. Let's start a stack of rubies. Aha, dodged. I'm probably going to finish up as soon as I do this boss fight. So it might take a little bit, but not too long. Ooh, jute tapestry. That seems prudent.
Another mariner. Another misfortune.
Oh, we had a relatively clear path to the boss here. We'll have one fight. I'm gonna rest before we have that fight. Alright, let's prevent the ambush. Let's do lots of stress healing on you. Actually, let's do that. One left. Let's use this.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Alright. Ooh, cool. That's not great. Start lighting this thing now. Yeah, excellent. That's what I was hoping for. Might be able to stun you. Excellent.
Match is struck. A blazing star is born. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Oh, excellent. That's half its health in one go. Let's heal. Get rid of the bleed, and keep punching the ghoul. With my sword. That's how punching works. Not quite, but I do want to heal. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate.
Injury. Palpable fear.
Ghoul's gonna be dead as soon as it ticks, so just heal up a bit here.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Okay, so we're gonna get to here. We're gonna fill up on our torchlight.
The light. The
Make
promise
sure
of
everyone is at
safety.
full. And then we're gonna do a really cheesy thing where we give these three debuff resist and not her. The siren will steal a party member, and if I can encourage her to steal the antiquarian, who doesn't have good moves and good attacks, that makes it way easier.
She is their queen and their slave.
But in the meantime, start stacking some blight. Yeah, so she's gonna take the antiquarian. Oh, hello. I'm probably gonna be finishing up pretty quick. Having myself a boss fight here. I'm probably gonna head out for the night. I appreciate you stopping by to say hi, though. That's true, there is bacon when I stop streaming. Yeah, that's a siren. Isn't she cute? I like the little anglerfish dangler there. It's a nice touch. She stole my antiquarian. Which is fine, the antiquarian isn't very good. Almost like I did that on purpose. No, don't summon ads. Oh good, my antiquarian's back. Uh-oh. I didn't renew the holy water buff. Oops. Well. I mean... I could on him.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Let's not point-blank shot my own Crusader. That seems like a poor decision. I know, right?
The ground quakes.
I don't know what happened, but I'm in a different spot and I'm a lot more stressed out than I was before. Ow.
Unnerved, unbalanced. A time to perform beyond one's limits.
We're just gonna... Slash a corpse. Ah! Thank you for raiding. What were you playing? Evening. I am just actually finishing up. Hello, hello. Just finishing up in a bit, but you get to catch the end of a boss fight in Darkest Dungeon. I'm on the high-level bosses, trying to clear out my areas. Ow. It's my own party member. That makes it even worse. Started as Phasmophobia and then continued to be Phasmophobia. That's kind of what Darkest Dungeon has been.
Well struck.
I mean, I'm at the point where the dungeon treks tend to be pretty long, so I just continue to do them. But yeah. RNG hasn't been terrible. Maybe a little worse in a second here. Oh, good resist. I haven't lost anyone recently. The last couple days. That might change. Oh, 0. Oh, not yet. But yesterday we finished the Viscount portion of the Crimson Court. So we just have... Oh, sweet. Thank you. That's a good use of your turn. 0, 0, 0. Excellent. Sorry, I'm getting a little distracted by terrible things happening to my party. Ooh, good crit. But yeah, yesterday we finished off the Viscount portion. We did a boss fight or 2. We've been leveling up our areas to do the champion level bosses. 666 heal. The irony. No, don't smite my... This is why you're supposed to steal the Antiquarian. Oh, I'm so glad I got the heal on her. Okay, if I can get out of here without a stress check, that would be fantastic. Yeah, die.
Matriarch, vile queen of the aquatic depths. She has no place in the sane world.
Okay, normally I would do some continued adventuring and go exploring, but, we're heading out of here. We're gonna take our victory and our loot and go. Not great, that's pretty good. That's irrelevant, and that's fine.
All the decadent horrors I have seen pale in comparison to that final, crowning thing. I could not look, nor could I look away.
I mean, that's a good description of all sorts of Eldritch nonsense. But yeah, I'm going to... Sorry to jump out so quickly. Thank you again for stopping by. Hello again, Raiders. I tend to stream on Monday and Tuesday at 6 Central Time. Right now I've been doing a lot of Darkest Dungeon. I'm nearing the end here. As you can see, we've Got one courtyard mission left. We haven't started the Darkest Dungeon. I'm kind of waiting until we finish off these. Wield's totally done. Ruins, we just finished one of them. And Cove, we just finished one of them. So we need to do both in the Warrens and one each here. Yeah, so that's the other one in the Ruins, the two in the Warrens, and then the last one in the Cove. So, I play a lot of that currently. I also will bust out weird indie titles once in a while. I'm going to try to be doing that a little more. Once we finish Darkest Dungeon, I'll probably take a quick break from doing something long form and play some indie stuff. I have previously streamed like Loop Hero, Round Guard, Islanders. I have a capture card I need to install. I'm hoping to bust out some real weird old nonsense. If I can get GameCube working, I'll stream Cubivore. I've been itching to replay Katamari Damacy, so I'll probably stream that. And I have a DS I need to soft mod, and I have all sorts of weird stuff there too, so feel free to drop a follow. I tend to be pretty chill around here. But yeah, I'm gonna head out and have some dinner. I was promised bacon. So we're going to have some bacon. Bye, good night. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. It has been encouraging seeing people drop by. It's been fun. I enjoy sharing my weird nonsense. People who know me know that. Have a wonderful night. Take care.